If you were forced to repeat one sentence repeatedly for 15 minutes every day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Do everything with love.
You would put that on a billboard if you could.
Yeah, for sure. Means something to me. I mean, that was in my grandma's kitchen. That's my thing.
Duck.
I would never get a tattoo, but if I were to get a tattoo,
Do everything with love.
She was from middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, grew up during the Great Depression. Her brother went to World War II, fought in D-Day. Her brother survived, came back, was emotionally distraught after going through D-Day, and he was never the same. But she got out of her small town and ended up having an amazing life. She's just a true matriarch, pioneering woman. She was incredible.
What do you think made her so amazing?
She had true grace. She was just like the type of person that you just saw this like aura and energy around her. Always positive, true, like judgment and discernment around life.
Well, I'm sure she's looking down at you.
What about you?
Incredibly proud. We will not fail.
We will not fail. I love that.
Yeah. And I'll think about that till the day that I die, because we will not fail.
Where does that come from? Is that just your own mantra?
So I was listening to Jocko's podcast with JP Donnell, and so Jocko was task unit commander for TU Bruiser, I think it was called. And the two guys that were under him were Leif Babin, who he runs Echelon Front, their leadership consulting business with now. And then the other guy that a lot of people don't know about is Seth Stone. And Seth was Jocko's best friend, so they served together for a long time. Seth was an amazing surfer, musician. Apparently he was just good at everything. And he did that, he would do the type of jumping where he would jump off of a bridge and then he would pull the parachute. He was like an adrenaline junkie.
Wow.
And I guess in 2017, the parachute didn't deploy properly and he ended up dying. So he did multiple deployments, but it was like the parachute jump that killed him. And I went to Jocko's live podcast in either 2018 or 2019 when I was living in New York. And the whole first part of the podcast were just a series of letters that he wrote to Seth and his journey through the grieving process. And it was moving. Like, there wasn't a dry eye in the crowd. Everyone was just so emotionally touched by their friendship and the impact that he had with Seth. And I think it was probably really relatable to anyone that's gone through a loss with a close friend or a family member. And then when Jocko recorded the podcast with JP Donnell, I re-listened to it, I think when we were coming back from our Vegas trip last week. And one of the things that JP Donnell said was that after Seth's service in 2017, it was Jocko, Leif, and JP. And Seth oversaw JP, and all Jocko did was he pulled them close together and just said, "We will not fail." And it was like the most power. I had chills and tears in my eyes after he said that. And It just makes me think about everything we're doing now and just all the challenges and adversity that the average person is going through. And I think just reminding yourself that we will not fail is super important.
Incredible.
Yeah.